Welcome back to another episode of Music Monday. This is your host Taylor, and that's your other host Leah, and we're here to talk about
Howdy, y'all. We got to talk about this whole time because they're country girls. Country girl, I love you. Yeehaw. It's also 7:14 p.m., so sorry about it.
7:14 p.m. is almost my bedtime.
Honestly, my bedtime's not too far off. Gonna be real. Gonna be vulnerable for a moment. Anyway. Hello, welcome.
All right.
That was too loud. I'm sorry, friends.
Let's frickin' do this. First of all, how's your week, man? I know it's Monday, but Evan, please get out of here. I'm doing a podcast. Get out of here, Evan. Get out.
I gotta get my laundry.
Why are you doing the laundry on Monday night?
I'm out of clothes.
Evan, why are you doing the laundry, period? Just wear the clothes.
Okay, bye.
Anyway.
Podcast.
Bye.
You can put my name in the guest star section.
No. Cheer him.
No.
He said you can put my name in the guest star section.
Over my dead body.
How's your week been?
It's been a hell of a week already.
I feel that.
What are you saying? Luke's in there mumbling to himself, probably about something that I'm saying.
I said 1 week since you looked at me.
1 week since you looked at me. That's what he said. But good news.
Yeah.
I just accepted a week-long stint in LA.
Woo!
So that's cool. Gonna go out there and be around too many people.
Yeah, boy.
Anyway, that's irrelevant. But it has been okay. Got rejected from an actual job, and then I got this one. So like it's fine. It balances out, I suppose.
Equal playing field.
Equal. Yeah, we're level. We're back to neutral. So.
Woohoo!
Yes. What about you?
It's been real good. I'm doing stuff for my job, and that's about it.
That's about it. All I do is work and I sleep. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about all I do.
Today I ate a breakfast burger for dinner.
Mm.
It was quite good. And I had a peanut butter and jelly with Cheetos on it for lunch.
That's disgusting.
It's so good.
But okay.
It only works with strawberry jelly and...
Taylor sent us a Snapchat of the sandwich earlier, and I vomited in my mouth a little
It's a
bit,
great sandwich, and no one can fight me.
Oh, I will fight you.
You're welcome to, but I will win.
I would rather eat cold corn out of the can than eat that.
Okay.
Cold
corn.
Creamed corn.
You can't pop wet corn, right? Has to be dry corn.
So this week we're talking about the high...
I'm so sorry.
No, because wet corn is... it's not like a kernel. I don't know. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more.
Anyway, let's just tell me about the Highwomen.
Okay.
They're country stars.
It is a country music supergroup composed of Brandi Carlile, our main bitch, Natalie Hemby, Maren Morris, and Amanda Shires. And so here's what's interesting. In a long time ago, there was a group called the Highwaymen.
Mm-hmm.
Between 1985 to 1995. I couldn't find the dates.
I thought the Highwayman was like a poem.
Highwaymen.
Ah.
Consisting of Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, and Willie Nelson. So, like, a bunch of big names in country music.
Yeah.
So, Amanda Shires, one of the women in the group, says here in 2016 she was finishing her record, My Piece of Land, in music producer Dave Cobb's studio. And she had an idea to create a girl country supergroup in homage to the legendary Highwaymen country supergroup. At the same time, the lack of representation of women artists on the country music radio and at country music festivals had been publicly discussed by many, influenced by the Me Too movement. And so while on tour, she was listening to country radio and she kept a running list of artists and noticed that there were few women. And when she called to request they play more women artists, she was directed to a Facebook page lottery system. And Dave Cobb, the producer, suggested that she called Brandi Carlile, who she didn't know, and Brandi was like, "Hell yeah, that'd be so fun." And then Morris and Shires and Carlisle officially announced it in April of 2019. And so they called themselves the Highwomen, and then the first track on the album, Highwomen, is a like remake of the Highwaymen's song Highwaymen. So like they remade the song but twisted it to be about women, and then they also are called the Highwomen. So
yeah, that first song slaps real hard.
yeah,
I like it a lot.
yeah.
I had a little bit of a hard time getting behind this album just because like I don't like country music, so some of them I was kind of like, but like not knocking what they're doing because it's really good.
It's very
just
good.
don't.
It's just very country.
Mm-hmm. Some of them more country than others. It was when it got, like, I mean, I guess can just go right into like my favorite. I didn't have a favorite. I had favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked Highwomen. I liked My Only Child, and If She Ever Leaves Me. Those were like my favorite ones. Those sounded like old country to me, so I was kind of like, yeah, okay. But the other stuff, it got a little too like the Cocktail song. I was just kind of like,
Cocktail Banda song. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I was kind of, but still good. Just not something that like I would listen to.
I
Can y'all
hear
hear
the
Luke
sizzle.
making chicken? He's making chicken.
I really like.
It's okay, Luke. We accept it and we want it. Don't pout. He's pouting.
I really liked. Well, Loose Change is stuck in my head currently. Like loose change, just like that. But My Name Can't Be Mama, that song made me feel things, and then Redesigning Women made me feel things. I really liked both of those songs. Yeah.
Those were good ones.
Whoa. Sorry, I'm reading while I'm...
That's all right. I'm staring into the distance.
So
you're reading.
They were originally going to leave the 4th spot in their lineup vacant to allow other female collaborators to join them. So like a different girl on each track for the 4th person. And these were the potential guests mentioned. I don't know if it's Sheely or Shelly. Chely. I'm going to call her Shelly. Shelly Wright. Courtney Marie Andrews. I don't know her. Margot Price. Janelle Monáe. And my main bitch, Sheryl Crow. Those were all people who were mentioned as potential guests. And they jokingly referred to the collaboration as a pirate ship experience. So.
Yeah. I can get behind that. Some lady pirates just singing together. That's cool.
Yeah. Did you listen to their cover of The Chain? Bitch.
No.
They covered The Chain.
I've been gone.
They covered The Chain for... Have you seen that new movie called The Kitchen? It has Melissa McCarthy, Tiffany Haddish, and Elizabeth Moss in it. And it's like the wives of mafia guys. It's called The Kitchen.
Oh.
It's like a dramedy. But they covered The Chain for that. Yeah, it's...
Nice.
It's on Spotify.
Is that on something? Because now I'm interested. No,
I don't know. It came out this summer, so I don't know if it's out on anything yet. Or it came out like late summer. So, I guess Brandi Carlile's country.
I was re-listening to some of to By the Way I Forgive You a little bit, and I would just classify her more as like folk.
Yeah. Her genre list is Americana, alternative country, alternative rock, pop rock, and folk rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't call her really country. Of course, the country music that's on the radio now isn't even like anything. It's not even country music.
Pretty
it's just pop
much,
music.
except for the occasional song still about tractors and naked women.
Yeah, but it's always got like an electronic
really
beat
gross.
behind it or something,
I
which
just
doesn't
like it a lot.
just doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, Sheryl Crow was on Heaven is a Honky Tonk. Oh,
Cheryl.
that's awesome and fun. So I know Brandi Carlile because she opened for Ray LaMontagne at one of his concerts that I went to.
Mm-hmm.
He helped write Heaven is a Honky Tonk. That's real nice.
Nice.
I
Friends.
like
They're
that.
friends.
Miranda
Musical
Lambert helped
friends.
write My Only Child.
Ding dong. That's a good song. That one made me feel like a little emotional. And I don't even have kids. I don't like them. I don't like children. I don't want children. But I was like, oh. I'm not even an only child. Like, so
I really liked that. Not only are they women in country music, which is like very seldom come across, that it wasn't the right series of words, but you understand what I'm saying.
I
But
knew
they
what
don't
you meant.
just talk about what country music talks about. Like they don't talk about beer and heartbreak. They talk about all kinds. Like they talk about politics. They talk about what it means to be a woman today, and like what
Yes.
the politics of being a woman and being a mother and how it's different for each of them. Like,
I noticed that too, and I really appreciated it because I was like, yes, they're singing about
where
things.
did it say? I saw
Actual
it in here
things.
somewhere.
Also, sidebar, I think I've told this story before, but I just think about the time sometimes when you looked at me and like wiggled your fingers upwards in the air, and I went, oh yeah, like carbonation, and you said, yeah.
That sounds like me. Where did it go? I just left it on here somewhere. I just saw it and now it's gone. My Name Can't Be Mama was written by 3 of the women: Brandi Carlile, Maren Morris, and Amanda Shires. And in this, it says it's an inclusive song about motherhood and parenting. It's equal parts funny and potent. The 3 women in the song all have their own definition of being a mother and each have their own reasons for why they need a break, which I'm not a mother, but I can imagine that all mothers could relate to that.
Yeah.
And so it says, for Carlisle, it's a hard morning after a night of no sleep. For Shires, it's trying to find a career. And for Morris, it's a break from society's expectation to have children by a certain age. So I don't think Maren Morris is a mom yet. I could be wrong. She is married. She got married this last year, so.
Well, I mean, oh, nice. Well, I mean, you think... This is just my own personal encounter that I've had, but, like, people literally get so pissed off when I say that I don't want to have children. And they just immediately, like, you'll change your mind. You're going to change your mind. And I'm like, probably not. Like, but what does it matter? Like, can you just... Like, me not having children doesn't affect you literally in any way. Like, go have as many as you want. Like, I don't care. I don't want to have them. And it's just so frustrating. It's like, people ask me, like, Luke and I aren't even married, and people ask me more
than when you're getting married.
When I'm having kids.
Yeah.
Than when we're getting married. And it's like, neither one of those things are happening.
Chill the fuck out.
So, like, relax. Please. You know how hard it is for me to function on a daily basis? Like, shut up and leave me alone.
How did you feel about If She Ever Leaves Me? It's so... that song is hilarious, but it's so fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
I loved
everything
Rolling
about
Stone
it.
said It's a love
Like-
song that transcends sexuality while not ignoring it. I like it.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
Yes, exactly. And it was also just so funny. Like, I just picture her, like, talking down to, like, a stupid
Yeah.
man, being like, you think...
Over
really think
me?
she'd like you?
Bitch, please.
Like, come
Sis, get
on.
in line.
Yeah. Yes, I was like, ooh. It was so good.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was
That's
one
probably
of
my-
mine,
that was
too.
one of my
I really
favorites.
liked it. Sorry, I have a cookie here and I really want to bite. I got it for free.
Wow.
My leg's asleep.
A cookie.
What else? I don't really know what else. It's very good. Oh, so I was talking to my dad before this because he listened to it a lot and liked it too. And I asked him for his thoughts, THOTS, on the album. And he was like,
Be gone.
Smell that?
Butts.
And what did he say? He said that there's a lot of powerful voices in this group, and typically when there's a bunch of powerful voices in a group, they try to overpower each other. Like, they all try to sing at their most the whole time, and that this group didn't do that. They let each person have their time and their space.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
Yeah, for sure. I know, I kind of noticed that too. Like, there was, like, really pretty harmonies and stuff, but it was always... It was additive. It wasn't... It didn't, like, take away from, like, what was happening in the forefront, which was good.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Very pretty music. Maybe put my cowgirl boots on and I was wearing a hat.
Bibbed
And some bibbed overalls
overalls.
earlier.
I have overalls.
You know, because I have them.
But I don't know the last time I've heard the phrase bibbed overalls.
Well, you know, I'm from the deep down south. And, yeah, literally people will tell me that I sound like they literally think I am from, like, the deep south. And I'm like, I am from Indiana. Like I may say a few things, like, with a little bit, like, more of a twang than some. But, especially up here.
That's
like,
funny because I
people
don't think you
really
sound
call me
different.
out
People
for
think
it
I
up
have an
here.
accent
I'm like,
too, and I'm like,
"Lizzo."
I literally have no idea what you're
I
talking about.
don't.
I've had people ask me or tell me that I sound like I'm from Chicago, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's how... It means, like... So, I experience this with, like, all my roommates, too. Like, so I'll say things like grandma and grandpa.
Grandpa.
Like, real, like, ow, at the end of it. And you guys say, like, grandma
Excuse
and
me.
grandpa, which
I
is just,
say
like,
Mimi and
bizarre.
Pawpaw. Not anymore. But those were their names.
Not anymore. Well, I still call my grandparents Mama and Papa, so...
Oh, my grandma was
I don't
real
have the
sad
heart
when I
to
stopped
not
calling
call
her
them that
Mimi.
anymore. So,
But, you know, sometimes you just gotta retire to grandma. G-Ma and G-Pa. I do call them that sometimes.
You do. My mom told me that if she was ever a grandma, she wants to just be called Grand. And I said, why? Yeah, Grand.
Oh my god.
And
That
I
is
said,
something
why?
your
She
mom
goes,
would
because
say.
I'm Grand. And I said, okay.
Evan's mom's name is Robin,
Yeah,
and so
it is.
she wants to be
It's-
called Birdie. But with a
Aw,
Y,
That's
because
cute.
her name is spelled with a Y. So B-Y. Yeah, it's pretty cute.
That's
Shout out to
cute. I like
Robin.
that.
What up? Also, shout out to Stan. He sent Evan and I a
Hey,
video
Robin.
of some guy, like, making fun of Trump's lawyer. And it was pretty good. I was like, solid comedy, Stan.
Good.
Stan. Pitchfork
Nice.
gave this album a
Stan,
7.7.
Stan. Good. I should have given them a 10. I can't speak words. I should have given them a 10. That's what I was trying to say.
This pod is a fucking disaster.
What's wrong with us? Jesus. What are we... Let me tell you what we're doing next week. So next week... next week we're going to do Skylight by Pine Grove. It's an older album. And by older, I think it's like 2018. But it's pretty good. It's one of those where it's like... It's just some indie boys. And you can just like watch the rain out of your window and feel bad about yourself. So it's just one of those albums. But I enjoy it. And so we're going to talk about it. And in the meantime, what can they do? Taylor.
In the meantime, you guys know what you can do. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the above. Also, you can listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, all the things. I don't have it in my...
You can listen to us on Google. That's we're the first thing that plays when it pops up, when Google pops up.
When you open Google, you'll see us.
Yes.
I was trying to find... What episode is this? This is episode 67. So the next episode is the last episode before our TikTok episode. And boy, oh boy, am I so excited.
I am so excited. That one's going to be a long one. We need to like schedule that like now.
Yeah.
When we record that one. We need to schedule it like now.
That one's going to have to be, like,
we'll
not
schedule it next week.
A Monday morning episode.
Yeah, for real. Or a Monday night before about to go to bed episode.
Throw together real quick. Yeah. Also, shout out to Joe Hernandez. He's been friends with my dad for a bazillion years. He used to drive my dad to golf practice before my dad had his driver's license. So, like, they've been friends for that long. But he is, like, legitimately our biggest fucking fan.
Thanks, Joe.
He messaged today when I put that on the Instagram story that our episode was going to be up late. He responded with a cry face. And I said, don't worry, it'll be up tonight. It'll be a great thing to listen to on Tuesday morning. And he goes, my prayers have been answered. He goes, I can sleep. It said something like, I can sleep well knowing that I have something awesome to listen to in the morning on my during work. And I was like, wow, a true fan.
We stan our stans.
We do stan our stans. Shout out to Joe.
Thanks, Joe. I don't even stan this podcast, and I'm on it. It's fine. I love it dearly, but
it's quite something.
It's special. Oh, this is a special.
I did want to ask you something about country artists. Why can they do that thing with their voice? It's like,
most singers can do that with their voice.
Right, but like, why do country singers do it specifically, and why and how?
I don't know. I don't know anything about country music. I don't know. I mean, it's just vibrato, but like, you're right. Like, they have a very specific way of doing it.
Like, they do it for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you can always count on them to do that shit.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Oh.
Just because they maybe
like, is it in the twang? Like, does the twang make it happen sometimes?
Maybe. I noticed it most in Brandy though.
Yeah.
I think that's just what her sounds
like. Her and
like.
Maren Morris does it a lot too.
Yeah. I don't know. Fun story, this is a sidebar, but I tried to explain that to Megan and then she calls it the verbato.
Verbito? Vote Verbito? Just kidding. Vote for Warren.
Yeah, vote for Beto. Vote for me. Oh my god, what did Luke say last night? We were talking about what we're going to be for Halloween. I don't remember what I said, but he was like, no, I can't be that, just in case I ever run for public office. And I said, are you planning on running for public office? And he said, no, but I just want to keep that option open.
I'd vote for Luke.
Yes, I'm talking about you. Taylor said she'd vote for you. He goes.
All right, I think we've kept you losers long enough.
Yeah.
I like speaking down to our audience. We've kept you losers
our
long
audience
enough.
Of one. Our audience that consists of only our parents. Okay.
And Joe. And Gia. Gia
All right.
does listen every week. Shout out to Gia.
Oh, you're right.
I'm just shouting at everyone.
Right.
I'm giving
Thanks,
out free shout outs tonight.
Shout out, Taylor, shout out to you for being here.
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, love you. Bye.
All right. Love you. Bye. See you maybe sometime again. Bye.
Monday.